My name is Jeff Warren and I'm the General Director of the Leprosy Mission International. And the Leprosy Mission International is a global federation of leprosy mission countries, of which the Leprosy Mission Trust India is one. Now, I first came to India in 1981 and I joined the Leprosy Mission India at that time as a finance officer for the whole of South Asia. And at that time with my wife, I was a much younger man, and at that time I really came to love India and the Leprosy Mission. And the love for India and the love for the Leprosy Mission have really stayed with me for the whole of the rest of my life until now. And in those days it was the very beginning of multi-drug therapy in India. So that was a very important time for the Leprosy Mission as well as for the health system in India. And I can remember going out on some of those early trips, and really the whole of the drug delivery was organized with a tremendous amount of precision. And it was fascinating to see how that was done, and then the way in which the number of people affected by leprosy began to fall. And it's been a tremendous success story, the introduction of multi-drug therapy and the way in which that's been implemented in India. Of course, the reality is that even after 140 years, there's still so much more to do when it comes to leprosy and leprosy-affected people. You only have to look around you when you see leprosy-affected people and think about the stigma and the way disability still dogs people's lives to understand that and want to do something about it. And in the Leprosy Mission, that's what we're doing. When I look back over 140 years, the thing that really strikes me the most is the way in which we today are standing on the shoulders of giants, as Isaac Newton once said. And I think very much about those that have gone before, the famous names, both those who started the mission, like Wellesley Beatty, way back in the early days, and then the major figures that have led the mission, both in India and internationally ever since. And I get the sense that it's like a relay, and each generation is passing on the baton of interest in leprosy and passion for the Leprosy Mission to the next generation. And I'm certainly proud to be part of that. So this 140-year celebration of the Leprosy Mission, it's one that I cherish, and I'm delighted to be part of the Leprosy Mission at this time. Thank you.
I feel happy to be associated and be termed and called as a member of the Leprosy Mission team. Message for 140 years is keep going, keep on doing what you're doing the best, keep improving the research work and all the other efforts that have been put in from different departments. Please keep continuing and do whatever you can in your own little way to eradicate leprosy.
I have many fond memories of visiting the work of the Leprosy Mission Trust India. Places like Faizabad Hospital, Faizabad VTC, the Women's Empowerment Project in Uttar Pradesh, Muzaffarpur Hospital, which has been a place where the people of New Zealand have supported for a number of years now, and more recently to take a group of supporters to Naini Hospital. And overwhelmingly, the impressions, the feelings, the excitement that people get when they go to these places is really inspirational. So we love our association with the Leprosy Mission Trust India. We absolutely love the people who we work with, and we wish you every blessing for the future. Thank you.
It's a great privilege to be part of this ministry. A ministry that is born in India, works worldwide for a cause which is unique. Not many organizations still remain in the area of leprosy. Many organizations started work and moved away, but Leprosy Mission has retained its focus, and it's a great job that the mission is doing. And we all are proud of being part of this mission and to be used by God for His service.
We celebrate and we thank God for 140 years of the Leprosy Mission Trust in India. The work was begun by Wellesley Bailey in 1874 in India. I suspect that the work will finish also in India, and the staff, the wonderful staff throughout the country from the Leprosy Mission Trust, I've nothing but the highest regard for the quality of the work that they do and also for their motivation. They are never afraid to pin their colours to the mast and to say that the reason they're doing the work that they do is to serve the Lord Jesus Christ. He has been at the centre of our work for 140 years. Wellesley Bailey on one occasion said that the mission was born in prayer, cradled in prayer, and has been carried by prayer ever since. The prayers of the Leprosy Mission family throughout the world, supporting particularly the work in India where there is so much need and so much poverty and suffering. And to have the privilege of reaching out not just with tablets or operations or physiotherapy or occupational therapy, but reaching out with love. And not our love, but His love. Giving His love to people is the greatest privilege that anyone can experience, and it is no more evident than in the Leprosy Mission Trust India. And I'm greatly pleased to be here and to have the opportunity to bring you good wishes from Northern Ireland, the shrimp of the Leprosy Mission family, to the whale of the Leprosy Mission family, India. God bless the Leprosy Mission in India and all those who work for it.
I'm very proud to be part of Leprosy Mission. I have been working with them since '85. I was born in a Leprosy Mission hospital, and my father worked there as well as my grandfather worked there, and they've been working with the organization since 1884. So yes, I'm proud to be part of Leprosy Mission. I think we've changed a lot, and when I was in a place called Taran in Punjab, I had seen the dungeons that the patients were kept in, the homes where the healthy children were separated from their parents who had leprosy. And we've changed. We've changed from those days to the time when we suddenly discovered Dapsone, the time when families came around and left their children or their loved ones in the hospital, and if they were diagnosed with leprosy, they just had to go away and probably never see their family or loved ones again. I think we've moved from that to an area now where we have MDT, we have treatment for leprosy, and we hardly ever have to admit a patient or segregate him from his family. So I think 140 years, yes, it's a long time for an organization. I still think we have many more years to go.
To me, 140 years of TLM means commitment, dedication, focus, relevance, and service.
I'm Jerry Joshua. I work with the Leprosy Mission. I'm basically a plastic surgeon, and I've been working with the Leprosy Mission for the past 27 years. I've enjoyed working with the mission all this far because the work has been very challenging. It focuses on people who are marginalized because of their deformities and disabilities. The Leprosy Mission, to start with, started off as shelters for people affected by leprosy who were affected very adversely by the stigma. And as the situations changed and as a cure for leprosy is found, the homes and the shelters became hospitals and began to have a lot of challenging work in health, linked with healthcare. Beyond that, now we are not focusing on just the health problems of the individuals, but on the individuals themselves, their dignity, their participation, and a life free of stigma. And that is what we are focusing now in the Leprosy Mission. And over the past 140 years, we've evolved from being shelters for people to being facilitators for dignity. And I find that very inspiring.
So 140 years is a really exciting and important time, I think, for the Leprosy Mission. It's two generations, isn't it? It's two lots of 70 years. So, you know, the first generation, I think, really looked after people affected by leprosy. The second generation came up with a cure, and we've been, you know, working on treating that. And now it's our generation, I reckon, that need to end this thing for good. So I'm excited to be part of the Leprosy Mission, and I'm really excited about 140 years and going forward.
Hello, I'm Annama John. I look after research and training for TLM India. I've been with the Leprosy Mission for 24 years, and when I started I was a medical doctor. The most special thing about working in the Leprosy Mission is the patients and being able to help them. And over this 25 years, it's really been a journey of being just a medical doctor, looking at mainly just their physical problems, to getting to understand them and see them as whole people, and learning to address to some extent their other needs in their community, and understanding them better and moving towards the community and understanding their social needs and rights. Working in TLM has been a great experience and a wonderful journey of learning and opportunities, and it's so evident now as we approach the 140th year that God has been with us, fulfilling all His promises, and I'm sure that He's going to be with us right till the end, till there's no more leprosy.
For over 120 years, we have shared with you a legacy of love, community, and healing. Our foundation rests on the love of God and our commitment to be channels of that love to those who suffer from leprosy. Together, our effect is new life and renewed hope. It is our past, our present, and it's what drives us towards a bright future, free of leprosy and of all diseases that stigmatize and impoverish. Working with you, we remain dedicated to making sure that in those countries where leprosy continues to be a threat, there will be accurate diagnosis and proper care available at any health facility. We care about healing people with leprosy. We also believe that in ending the disease, we need to be intelligent and diligent in our commitment not only to immediate needs, but to continued investment in research that will ultimately bring an end to this disease. Above all, we seek to build inclusive communities where every person participates, is welcome, finds health, and celebrates renewed hope. With this message, I extend an invitation to each of us to assume an active role as an agent of hope. Together, we can do even more. We can really push for an end to leprosy. It has never been more possible. With a vision that continues to burn strongly in you and in us, we congratulate you on your 140th anniversary. Be assured of our continuing friendship and prayers.
I've been with Leprosy Mission since 1984, almost about 30 years of working experience. It's been a very exciting, humbling, and a great experience. I'm very proud to be associated with Leprosy Mission, especially the cause for which this organization has been working. A Christian organization with very good working environment and a wonderful people around us. I feel very happy when we see what we have achieved over the years, especially the cause and the people for whom all of us have joined hands and worked. And a very rapid fall we have seen after mid-80s, after the MTT was introduced. And it's, when we look back, it's really a very exciting time we had, and I enjoyed every bit of my working with the Leprosy Mission. As you know, the Leprosy Mission is celebrating its 140th year of working, and when I look back, it's really great to realize that we have completed 140 years, a very meaningful and very fruitful working experience, and the achievement which Leprosy Mission has achieved are very satisfying for all the staff who have been associated, and I'm proud to be a part of this team. Thank you very much.
It is a matter of pride. We are celebrating 140 years of existence of the Leprosy Mission. It is a miracle that any organization survives so long and is working continuously for the people affected by leprosy and working for their, not just for their physical problems, also for their livelihood and dignity. It is because of the God wants us to continue this mission. Also, lots of people who are supporting it, and all the workers who are directly working with people affected by leprosy are giving their best to the mission. That is why it is surviving, and it will continue till the last patient affected by leprosy is here.
40 years of the leprosy mission means that we really know our stuff. We know how to look after people affected by leprosy and make a huge impact on their lives.
Congratulations to the Leprosy Mission Trust India for completing 140 years. In the coming years, it is my prayer that this good work would be carried on and we would be able to make a difference in the life of the leprosy affected through our long-term and short-term vision.
मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन कोठारा में डिसेबिलिटी प्रोजेक्ट में प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर का काम करता हूँ। जैसे कि मुझे कुष्ठ रोग हुआ था, उसके बाद में मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन की सहायता से पढ़ सका हूँ और अभी वहाँ पे मैं प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर का काम करता हूँ। अभी लेप्रोसी मिशन को 140 साल पूरा हो रहा है, तो उसके लिए मैं दुआ करता हूँ कि लेप्रोसी मिशन मेरे जैसे ज़्यादा ज़रूरतमंद लोगों तक पहुँचे और सिर्फ आरोग्य नहीं बल्कि उनका इंक्लूजन और उनकी डिग्निटी के लिए काम करें।
So leprosy's been around for a long time, but we're almost there. We've almost got rid of it.
I work as an administrator in the Leprosy Mission Champa, looking after both the hospital and the BTC. And I have recently completed 10 years of my service with the mission, and it was great working with the Leprosy Mission and meeting with a lot of new people, learning from them, and had a very great experiences. And there are a lot more things which I want to still learn from the organization and the people. And I'm really happy to be part of this great organization who's completing 140 years, and I really hope that it continues for another 140 years or more.
I'm working with the Leprosy Mission last 26 years. I'm based in Miraj. I started my career in the Miraj in 1989 as a social worker, and was involved in the many different type of CBR programs. So half of my life I have spent with the Leprosy Mission, 26 years service in the Leprosy Mission. As we are celebrating 140 years of the Leprosy Mission service to the even people affected by leprosy, it's a very long journey. Started in the long back, and still it is going, and there are a lot of people affected by leprosy benefited from these services. As we are celebrating, we especially thanks to the mission and the even supporters who are supporting to the mission from long time to carry out the activities, and their funds, their support, their prayer support, their financial support really help for the mission and to the people from the leprosy and leprosy background.
Hi, I am Manaksha, Principal working in Leprosy Mission Trust India Vocational Training Center, Vadathrasulur, since from 2008 onwards. I am very glad and proud to be the part of Leprosy Mission Trust India as we celebrating 140 years establishment of the Leprosy Mission. We are very proud since we are very committed, even we are limited with our resources. I pray to the God to strengthen us to do further work left in the world for to eradicate the leprosy.
Being acknowledged as human beings, being part of the world, and with all that comes with that. You know, you can talk about stigma being reduced, but that's what it's about. As a result of that, they become human beings, and they feel so good about it.
I'm N.B. Thapa. I joined Leprosy Mission Hospital in the Bhutan in the year 1981, and initially I joined as a paramedical worker. Then I came to the office assistant. Then I worked there in 12 years and we eradicated leprosy there in Bhutan. Then I am shifted here by our organizations and recently, at present I am working in Leprosy Mission Hospital Muzaffarpur and I am working here since 1994. Then I am very much happy that Leprosy Mission is doing very good work in this field, and we are celebrating 140 years of our organization's existence. I wish all my friends and near and dear ones in this event.
First of all, I thank Almighty God that He has given me chance to give service in this organization. I joined this mission in 1st March 1982 in TLM Purulia. TLM organization is celebrating of its existence for 140 years. I would like to thank all my donors, my well-wishers and those who are praying for us. Thank you very much.
I am Dr. Sandeep Kumar, Superintendent TLM Champa, working in this hospital past 14 years. This TLM Hospital Champa is already completed 113 years services for the leprosy. Leprosy is a core services over there. Now as India is completed a 140 years of the leprosy services, and I have been congratulated to all of the national and as well as the international body of the people, those who have been working and those who have bring this come up this step.
Changing people's lives, it means about dignity, and it means about partnerships of working together. It means also about compassion, and just really it's about the people and the change in people's lives through community inclusion.
मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन मुजफ्फरपुर में 20 सालों से कार्य कर रहा हूँ फिजियोथेरेपी टेक्नीशियन के रूप में, और मेरे मदर फादर भी लेप्रोसी मिशन से जुड़े हुए थे। अभी प्रेजेंट में वो रिटायरमेंट हो चुके हैं, और मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन का बहुत ही आभारी हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे ये मौका दिया कि मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन में कार्य कर सकूँ। और मैं अपने सभी भाई बहन जो लेप्रोसी मिशन में कार्य करते हैं उनको अभी धन्यवाद देता हूँ, और विशेष करके जो हम लेप्रोसी मिशन का 140 साल मनाने जा रहे हैं उनके लिए भी मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ। जितने भी हमारे डोनर्स हैं जो हमारे लेप्रोसी मिशन से जुड़े हैं, विशेष करके उनको धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूँ।
मैं TLM मुजफ्फरपुर में 1984 से कार्यरत हूँ। लगभग 30 साल होने को है हमको, और मैं अपनी कार्य से बहुत खुश हूँ कि मैंने इंसानियत के लिए कुछ किया। और जब मैं ये जॉब को देखता हूँ तो मुझे फील होता है कि जॉब सेटिस्फेक्शन क्या होता है, उसको मैंने इस कार्य को करते हुए जाना। और मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ इस मिशन के डोनर्स को, प्रे लीडर्स को जो प्रे करते हैं, और अपने डायरेक्टर्स को, सारे स्टाफ को जो इस कार्य को कर रहे हैं, और लेप्रोसी पेशेंट जो वंचित समाज से आते हैं उनकी सेवा कर रहे हैं। और मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा और ईश्वर का शुक्रगुजार हूँ कि हमने 140 साल का सफ़र तय किया है। इसके लिए ईश्वर को, आप सबको धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
My name is Dr. Rajiv Joy Nathan, and I have been working in TLM for the past 11 years. Being a part of the 140-year-old TLM family has been a privilege and a source of inspiration for me and my family. To work with and among the leprosy affected has been a humbling experience, and I thank God for using me in such a small way.
मेरा नाम नंद किशोर सिंह है। मैं ड्राइवर पोस्ट पर लेप्रोसी मिशन में 33 साल से काम कर रहा हूं, और लेप्रोसी मिशन 140 साल मनाने जा रही है, इसलिए मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन के सारे भाई बहन को धन्यवाद देना चाहता हूं।
जबकि लेप्रोसी मिशन अपने 140वें वर्ष पूरा करने जा रहा है, इन 140 वर्ष में हम देखते हैं कि ना सिर्फ हमने जो यात्रा प्रारंभ की थी कुष्ठ रोगियों की सेवा के लिए, वो हमने अकेला प्रारंभ किया था, लेकिन आज वर्तमान समय में जब 140 साल हम मुड़ के पीछे देखते हैं तो हमारे साथ बहुत सा लंबा कारवां बन चुका है और बहुत सारे नए सहयोगी हमारे साथ मिल सके हैं।
I started my journey with TLM in 2010, and since then there are lots of things that I've learned, I've shared, and also I try to put it in my own practical life, and I wish all my best, all my wholehearted all the best to TLM for bringing this huge change in the organization, in the unit level, everywhere, so that we can reach each and every people of the community, as well as the purpose for which we are serving the leprosy, and to all the sectors where still we have not reached till date. And I wish all the best to TLM for all these things. Thank you.
It has been great in working the Leprosy Mission Trust India for last 28 years. I am happy to note that Leprosy Mission is completing 140 years of its services, and really myself enjoyed the services given to the people affected by leprosy. I have seen closer to the leprosy patients, their pains and their sufferings, and I am happy and satisfied that in my journey of 28 years of my service to the mission, I have a satisfaction that I have given comfort, satisfaction to the many leprosy patients. Leprosy patients, those who come to us, they are happy, they have been rehabilitated. Some of them they have established as a Christian family in their respective places. Thank you.
मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन में 30 साल से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ। 30 साल से मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन में एज ए लैब टेक्नीशियन सर्विस कर रहा हूँ और मैंने वेरियस सेंटर्स में लेप्रोसी मिशन के जॉब करी है। इस समय मैं शाहदरा में काम कर रहा हूँ और मेरा एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा रहा है लेप्रोसी मिशन के साथ और मैं चाहता हूँ कि ऐसे ही और भी आगे ऐसे अच्छी तरीके से आगे काम करते रहें हम लोग। लेप्रोसी मिशन जो 140वें साल हमने जो कुछ काम किया है, आई थिंक इट्स वेरी बहुत अच्छा लगा और बहुत ही अच्छा आगे और करता रहेंगे।
मैं 1984 से एज ए सीनियर मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स की पोस्ट पर काम कर रहा हूँ लेप्रोसी मिशन में और मैंने काफ़ी उतार चढ़ाव देखे हैं। शुरू में पेशेंटों की संख्या कम थी पर अब काफ़ी ज़्यादा पेशेंट्स आते हैं और मैं चाहता हूँ इसी तरह मिशन दिन ब दिन तरक्की करता रहे और 140वां साल जो मिशन बना रहा है मेरी हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं उनके साथ है।
मेरा नाम सुषमा डेविड है। मैं पिछले 20 साल से ऑफ्थेल्मिक डिपार्टमेंट में काम कर रही हूँ लेप्रोसी मिशन के साथ और ये एक सौभाग्य है कि लेप्रोसी मिशन 140 साल मनाने जाना है तो मैं उनके लिए हार्दिक बधाई देती हूँ।
I'm Dr. Helen Roberts, the Superintendent of the Premananda Memorial Leprosy Hospital in Calcutta. As we celebrate 140 years journey of the Leprosy Mission, I would like to place on record those people who have contributed and thought of people affected by leprosy in this city and in this state to have this hospital. We are thankful to each and every one of the staff who are working over here, giving their time, and we are grateful to their family and friends. We also remember those the well-wishers who have been encouraging us by their visits and also by their encouraging words.
मैं TLM में ICDP प्रोजेक्ट जो TLM के अंडर है आउटरीच प्रोजेक्ट उसमें कम्युनिटी ऑर्गेनाइज़र हूँ और मैं पिछले 10 सालों से इसमें काम कर रही हूँ और मुझे इस बात की खुशी है कि TLM को 140 साल हो गए हैं और इस संस्था में जुड़ने के द्वारा हम लोग जो है लोगों की ज़िंदगियों में बदलाव लाते हैं और अपनी अर्निंग के साथ साथ लोगों को जो चेंज करते हैं उनकी ज़िंदगी में चेंज करते हैं। इसमें मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है।
मेरा नाम राकेश कुमार है और मैं पिछले 12 सालों से लेप्रोसी मिशन में काम कर रहा हूँ एज ए कम्युनिटी डेवलपमेंट ऑर्गेनाइज़र और मुझे बहुत खुशी होती है कि मैं विकलांग लोगों के लिए उनके जीवन में बदलाव लाने के लिए उनके रिहेबिलिटेशन के लिए काम करता हूं और गवर्नमेंट की जो भी फैसिलिटीज़ हैं उनको मैं प्रोवाइड कराता हूं और काम के साथ साथ नौकरी के साथ साथ मुझे एक सेवा करने का मौका मिल रहा है। इसके लिए मैं लेप्रोसी मिशन का धन्यवाद करता हूं और लेप्रोसी मिशन को 140 साल हो गए हैं, उसके लिए मैं कार्य बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूँ।
मेरा नाम सुलोचना राजन, मैं यहाँ लेप्रोसी मिशन में 1986 से काम कर रही हूँ। 28 ईयर्स हो गया मेरा। मैं यहाँ जब ज्वाइन किया था मेरा एक ही एम था, मैं एक क्रिश्चियन इंस्टीट्यूशन में काम करना करके यहाँ आने के बाद मुझे पता चला है लेप्रोसी मिशन का काम कितना अच्छा है। लेप्रोसी पेशेंट के साथ मैं सेवा कर सके। 140 ईयर्स का सेलिब्रेशन जो करने वाला है उसमें मैं भी खुश हूँ, उसके लिए मैं गुड विशेस देती हूँ।